I'm not around. What's up, gang? Welcome back to another live stream. First live stream I've done in a hot minute. Hot minute. I kind of stopped doing live streams and videos, to be honest with you. I kind of just quit making content entirely when it comes to YouTube. But today we're going to change that because we're going to do our first stream in a minute. And we're going to see how this goes. It'll be interesting because commentary is not something I'm used to anymore, so that'll have to be something I get back into the hang of, back into the flow of and everything. And it'll also be interesting because we're playing Nightreign. I was very hyped for this game to come out, and I've had a lot of fun with it so far, so I think this will be a pretty good way to mess around and just fuck around and see where shit goes. We're actually going to start a run right now. And for now, we're just chilling and listening to some Lil Peep. As it's falling down, sunlight on your skin when I'm not around. I might end up going through a little bit of a Lil Peep phase here soon. I've listened to some of his songs before, but I don't know, here recently they call it to me a little more. I am gonna have to turn it down a tiny bit though, or I'm not gonna be able to hear nothing. This will be interesting though. I want to say Nightreign still doesn't have voice chat, so I don't think I have to worry about creating a party. But I probably will create a party anyway here in a second. As it's falling down. Yeah, let me create a party real quick. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Whatever, it don't matter. Let's watch the rain as it's falling down. I know I like a few of his songs. I don't usually listen to him too often, but here recently I've been watching more. Damn, that Ventura highway type beat. This will be interesting. We got a Raider, a Duchess, and a Wylder. I think that's a good combination. I'll have to really audio balance just get right. I can either hear nothing or I can hear too much. In the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. Ooh, lightning damage? No, that's lightning damage negation. That didn't help me at all. My poor team, bro. They're so locked in, and this is the first game I've played all day. And it's my first time streaming in like months. We're about to be cooked so hard. My ass is so useless right now. Alligator lizard. It's so funny, I hate most of the songs that play over my work radio because I hear the same songs a trillion times. But there's a few of them that have honestly put me on. I'm not gonna lie, I first started liking that song because it was like a little bit of escapism. I'd be sitting there working like 8 hours in a row and hating that shit. I'd be like, man, this fucking sucks, bro. I want to kill myself. And then that little Ventura highway would kick in and I'd be like, ah, shit, maybe it's not that bad. I can always picture a nice sunny road getting to drive out of here one day. Change your name. Thanks a lot, son. Just the same. I suck at finding the little fucking secrets to get into these rises, though. The little seals that they have hidden. Oh, they already got into it too, shit. I know there's like 3 or 4 different places that it can be. You gotta go. I know. Holy attack bar. These are all such buns. Maybe this. Flowing through your hair. The days surround your days like hair. He's crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air. Alright, let's see. This guy up real quick. I also don't know, because my internet is pretty good, but not the greatest, so I honestly don't know how streaming is going to affect the performance. I already noticed in Nightreign the occasional little stutters, or I don't know if it's lag per se, but I notice the little weird things every now and then. Especially you'll see enemies do it, where they'll either forget what they're doing or they'll like freeze up for a second or something like that. Although that could have to do with their AI or their pathfinding too. But I swear, every now and then, if it happens, I'll try to point it out. But I don't think it's ever bad enough to where it ruins the quality of the fun or anything. It's so weird. I was super hyped for this game, and then it came out, and for like the first week or two, I was actually really disappointed and upset with it. I think it's just I wasn't into the groove of it yet, or the rhythm of it yet. And part of it was also biased, because my Ethernet cable kept disconnecting me. I had to buy a $40 Ethernet cable to replace it, because I was literally getting to the final Night Lord. It was only doing it at the Night Lord. I would spend 45 minutes in a match, I would make it to the Night Lord, and then it would fucking disconnect me as soon as I made it into the goddamn arena. Or even worse, like right near the end of the fight, it would disconnect me. And that kind of soured my initial experience. But I kind of got over that after a little bit, once I got the new LAN cable and everything. And now it's honestly, it's a pretty fun game. I'm happy with how it came out. Oh yeah, investigation, not too bad. Yeah, see, there's so much more locked in than I am right now. I kind of feel bad. But I'm just getting into the flow of things, you know? Oh, I do love some Jack Stauber. Ooh, I need that. Okay. I can hear the storm, I gotta move my ass. Wait, is it closing? Yeah, no, it definitely is, okay. I do think the game could benefit from having a little bit more variety or randomization. Because it definitely doesn't have anywhere near as much as I was originally expecting there to be. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is stupid. I always talk shit about the people that mess with the tree sentinels at low level, because, like, you're not winning that fight, and here I am whacking on him. Might as well get out of here before he kicks my ass. See, right, I don't know if you saw it, if anyone was watching, if anyone's in the stream right now, but, like, right there, when that wolf was jumping back, I noticed this, like, strange, jittery, you know, type thing, and it's that little jitter, I think, is like lag, or server performance. But I'm not 100 on that. And it's never bad enough to really bother me, but I do notice it very frequently. I would say it's a consistent, recurring issue, or if issue isn't the right word, just defect, maybe. It's a good thing this is like a fast-paced game, but not like a, you know, lock in and feel like you're really there game, or it would definitely be a bit immersion breaking. But since it's more of just like a fucking boss rush, it's not that bad. Yeah, I just jumped right into that thing's mouth. I wasn't expecting my teammate to fucking spawn a pillar underneath me. I wanted to get in there and hit him like this. Yeah. Occasionally, some of the loot is also disappointing. Like some of the loot that you get for killing enemies and bosses and stuff like that. Like sometimes it's just straight up useless, or it's just so barely relevant that it's just like, damn, I'm not picking that up. I get a lot of stuff for improving sorceries and stuff while playing as the Wylder, which is bizarre because it's like, bro, I'm the Wylder. I'm not gonna be out here casting spells. But it's not that bad. Sucks too, because I come down with something. I don't know what I got, but I'm some kind of sick. It's not opportune. It's been... Okay, seriously, why can't I climb this? This is not that tall of an object. There we go. Damn, by the time I got up here, we already done killed it. Whatever. Whatever. As opposed to... Does less damage? See, I'm just gonna follow Captain Husk over here. It looks like he's got the whole run planned out, basically. Alrighty. Pop myself another flask. There were some things I didn't really like as much when I first started. Like, I didn't necessarily like how the flasks being at the churches worked. It felt inconvenient. But that's also buns. Man, these are just not good. Like, these are just not good items. But I don't know. I think I've really started to enjoy the game a lot more. Oh shit, he's dead? Again. Taking damage restores them. I'd rather have continuous HP recovery. Damn, that's kind of loaded. God, why is there so many Wylder great swords? Oh, I have heard that hacking has become a bit of a thing, though. So maybe I'm playing with people that are hacking the loot pool. I've never seen... Oh, wait! Ah, whatever. There was some lightning grease up there that I kind of want. If I can land back up here and grab that. Because I don't have a good lightning weapon for when we get to the final boss. I do have 2 purple greatswords though. That's bizarre. Oh, Starlight Shard, I don't know. Fire Camp to invade. That I will take. I think the first boss for the Everdark one is usually the Revenant right now or something like that. Oh, don't be a Revenant. No, I don't think it is. Oh, they don't stand a chance though, for real. Alright. What we got. Where the boss at? Come on. Let's go. Yeah, this Evergale strategy has become really popular recently. I do fuck with it though. The only reason I never wanted to use the Stone Sword piece whenever I was thinking about that, looking over one of my relics, just because I was like, damn, I don't really want to get into a match where nobody wants to do it, you know? But now that it's become like the strat, bro, I mean, basically no downside, it's just 3 damage. The efficiency is just brutal right now. Although I'm gonna say that and then immediately get my ass handed to me. Oh yeah. Easy dub. A couple more runes ain't really gonna do me much. Like nothing down this way unless he wants to go to the city. Might not be too bad. Get ourselves some better weapons. Oh shit, I didn't notice this before. Do you not get the castle when you have the city? I thought the castle was always in the middle no matter what, but it looks like when you get the the city event, there just is no castle, which makes sense actually. But that's so bizarre because I've never imagined what the map must look like without the castle. I haven't paid enough attention. I bet there's a lot of little things like that I must slowly start to notice. Because, yeah, I could have swore that the castle was just always, no matter what, always going to be there. But it really doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm going to assume that this is where they're wanting us to go. Because, like, where else would we be going? But his ass is on the move, but he knows exactly where he's trying to get. We all just in his world. The only thing I don't really like about the city is that it feels like you have to rush through it so fast that you're not really getting much of a fight or anything out of, like, exploring it. But, I mean, it is a very fast-paced game. That's just part of how it's going to go, I suppose. When it first came out, I was kind of like, damn, this is too fast. Like, they need to slow down the storm and give people more time. I don't know if I still feel that way. I don't think I still feel that way, necessarily. But maybe. But I'm kind of more of the mind now where it's like, I don't know, I just gotta lock in more. Because it's already a 45-minute match. I mean, that is a long time. So if they extended the storm by more, I mean, it probably wouldn't break the game or anything. I wouldn't necessarily complain, I don't think. But I don't think it would be as beneficial for the game as I would. That's kind of so goated, though. How can I not pick that up? What's an artisanal me? Can I stop them? My artisanal friends, what's an artisanal? Do I impress you with my dress made? This can I hide behind your success? Is there excess? I've never seen that little attack before. Throwing that little harpoon. Yeah, see, why do I need increased potency of sorceries and incantations as the Wylder? Brother, I am the Wylder. My ass has no intention of performing any sorceries. Honestly, I think the double swords is probably a better move, so I kind of just want to test it out, because I don't know how it works in Nightreign. The Morgoth Greatsword just doesn't really feel like it's necessarily doing all that much. Or that it's acting all that crazy to justify using it over the dual Greatsword. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, guys. You got me up here, kid. I may have made a bit of a mistake. I can't hit him. Alright, I'm gonna keep that for the next place. Okay, well that's not really effective either if I can't hit him. the holy damage negation is going to be better. Rise. Same thing happened as the last time I got it. It didn't let me actually read what it does. I saw the rise from death thing though, so I guess I get to come back once maybe if I get cooked. I don't know though. I'm not really. They're not the odds that I'm liking. We got a good way to deal with it. Come on. I'm locked onto him, bro. Why is it grappling the random spots in the arena floor? Really good in here. Coming out from damage. Oh, that hurting bad. None of these are gonna really help me right now, bruh. That's so crazy. Okay. That's like the only thing that really ever irks me, is that I feel like almost every time I am actually playing, I be getting the most bummy, useless, irrelevant loot that does nothing for me. I very rarely feel like I get good loot that is effective for whatever build or builds that I have at my disposal. Like really, why does the Wylder need plus 7% surgery? And better question is, why do I get that more often as the Wylder than I do when I'm playing the literal Recluse of the actual magic character? I don't know about you, but I think that's a little bit fucky-wucky. Breathe. There's more cheese to choose than I can see. You've got to be kidding me. I can't make decisions on my provolone. If I act better, someone else select my cheddar. Are these blues permanent? I'll be okay, I'll do what the universe says. Alright, and they're on the move. See, they're locked in like crazy. I wish my ass was that locked in. Oh, they're up there too. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta go. They're so quick, like they are on the move. Coffee moderation, life is messy and your bread isn't you. And your bread isn't you. You see, like, they're scoring the whole city, just killing everything, man. They're on a mission. This attack. Hey, wait. At least level up one more time. I would like to hit 15. I've only hit 15 a couple times, though. How the hell? How the hell did they get up there? Am I speaking? Bro, I don't know how they got up there. I don't see a spirit spring or anything. How the hell? Okay. But like, they are up there, bro. How in the hell did they get up there? Alright, well, looks like they got one more boss they want to hunt, maybe? Question mark, or... I'm really trusting in this man. Damn, bro, where is he going? That is the storm. Oh shit. How do we get out of here? Oh shit. Yeah, that works. Where did the other dude go? He's over there hunting the boss. See if I can't pop over there before that storm closes in. I'm not too optimistic about our chances of beating this dude before that storm, though. I'll always try. There are some really cool things like that that can be in the rotation, but I don't think those are in the rotation as much as some of the really weird or lame stuff that usually is. Hurt him immediately. Like the first two times I made it to this fight, like me and my teams, we never stood a chance. But ever since this Everdark Sovereign version came out for Wylder, every time we've gone up against this dude, he's just been putting in damage. Like everyone's finally like on the same page, about at the same skill level now. At least when it comes to the basics. Man, that freaking, what is that? The spear that you get from killing one of the Deathlight birds is putting in absolute work. That was so pitiful. Oh my god. Whack the shit out of it. Oh, he's stuck inside. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. frenzy to burst forth. Evasive maneuvers strike the ground with lightning. Bro, that is peak when we're literally fighting the boss weak against lightning. Oh, I'm just gonna be all up in his fucking grill. And move on. We get to having children of our own. So, you know. Yeah, that shit. We gotta put in the work this time. Let's see. Some healing stones. More healing. Do I have any inventory space left? Not really. Alright, bro, let's do this. He ain't gonna stand a chance. Yeah, this is the move. This is the move. Let me prepare for this one. Gotta lock in for a second. Had to lock in for a second. Damn. When I'm not around, shit don't feel the same when you're out of town. This is about to be so peak. There we go. I have to time the lightning damage just right, it seems. I hate that little armor. I haven't gotten good at it yet. Literally just do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. Starting up a little nuke. Probably get out of here. I'm pretty close to the nuke. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Die here, bro. Leave me alone. I just want to whack him with good old lightning damage that I got. Slapped onto my sword for a little bit. It ain't gonna last too long. He is not liking it. lightning damage is gone, but the normal damage is not. So let's crank him out. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that was clutch. Oh, that was less clutch. That is putting such crazy work there. Oh shit. Let's go though. That wasn't too bad at all. Easy dubs. I've had way less problem with this one than I did with Adele. It feels like Adele doesn't care at all about the poison whenever you try using it in his Everdark version. It feels like he just tanks that shit and doesn't think nothing of it. But that was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't really have as much fun at first with Nightreign as I thought I was going to. When it first came out, it was kind of, I don't know, it was making me mad and disappointing me. But I think a large part of that was just my perception being biased by the fact that I was having so many technical issues that were ruining my satisfaction and enjoyment. Once those went away, and once I just started getting into the flow of things, I really do enjoy the game. I think I could put a good few hours into it. And if they updated it, like if they put in the work to make this game like actually have longevity, I think it could last for ages. Right now, I think it has just enough content to keep people interested for a few weeks to a few months, depending on their, you know, gaming interest, depending on their playstyle, whatever. I think a few weeks to a few months is about all the content it's really going to hold for people right now. But if they actually did some heavy lifting to really build on the replayability that they've got going with this, like, there's a lot of different things that they could do that could open up completely different, like, avenues for keeping this game going. And I would love that, actually. I would prefer that. I would prefer this be a game they keep updating or tuning with or adding content to. I know they're going to add another DLC later this year, but I would hope that this game lasts more than just a year in, like, the cultural life cycle of FromSoft's titles. I'm sure people will come back from time to time with friends to play as well, just to play a little bit more. But in terms of, like, actual active community, like, I think there's a lot they could do to really keep this going for a while. And I would definitely support. See, I think this would have been a crazy stone to be using last game. I would have, like, never run out of stamina. That's definitely a Raider stone. I would definitely like to try out some of the characters more. There's like half the characters I play regularly, and then half I just don't touch at all. I should probably change that, but some of the characters just don't call to me or appeal to me necessarily. I don't know. I gave Raider a try, and I just do not like the Raider. Maybe it's because I don't understand him, but it just feels like he isn't the greatest, at least from when I tried to use him. I have not tried Guardian at all yet, which is weird because he's a cool character. I just, for whatever reason, I haven't bothered trying him yet. And Revenant, I played like one game of, but it was a solo game. You can't even really count that as the average experience of a Revenant main. And Executor, I tried Executor, but it's just so different than what I thought it was. You know, leading up to the game coming out, I really thought it was basically just going to be like, you know, that's the Sekiro character. He just parries because parrying's what he does. Oh, you're going to take my Wylder? Alright, I guess I'll be an Ironeye this time. eventually I want to do all the remembrance quests and get all that shit done too. I don't dislike or I don't hate the way they did the remembrance system, or the quests, I should say. I think the way they did the system is kind of ass. The way it changes how you queue and everything like that, like, I think that's a bad play, especially when the game already has problems sometimes with finding people in your region that are on during certain hours of the day, or at least I've noticed that a couple times. Especially like a couple weeks ago, you know, you'd sit there for like an hour or two waiting for a damn... Not an hour or two, that's definitely better. You sit there for like a good 30 minutes waiting to find a third person. You find one and then you're stuck waiting on one more for like 30 minutes. So I don't like the way they handled changing it in the queue, but I like the remembrance quests themselves. I think they could have done more with the idea though, low-key, to make it more interesting. Or I feel like they could have added other objectives or little side things like that. Like, I really think the game would have benefited from lots of little small shit like that. Things that are not necessarily single-player focused, but are just focused on, I guess, the individual player as little personal objectives. Like, remembrance quests. They could have just done, like, God. Like, if you could walk around the round table hold, and sometimes characters could just have, like, RNG quests, you know, kind of like your Skyrim quests that repeat over and over again or whatever, right? Like, you could just get little quests like that where it's like, if you're playing as a certain character and you talk to a certain character, they want you to go do something on your next run or something, and you can accept or reject. Like, little shit like that, I think, would have been nice. Definitely not a necessity, but would have just been like a nice touch. Like, we have this whole big hub area, but usually when I'm walking around it, it's just like, it feels barren. It feels like there's characters and stuff, and it feels like there's no real reason to have the hub like that. And it does play into the remembrance quests, like you get to use it in the remembrance quests. But the remembrance quests, where's the nearest every girl? The remembrance quests don't offer a lot. You burn through them pretty quick. I don't know. It's not perfect, that's all I'll say. Is that I don't think it's perfect. I think it's a little bit more. And I hope that maybe in subsequent updates we'll do a little bit more. I low-key don't think they will with the remembrance quests, or more like little hub world objectives. Like, I don't think they're gonna ever give us any of that, unfortunately, as much as I think it would be a bit of an improvement for the game. The remembrance skins I've also heard a lot of complaining about. I don't mind them, or at least I don't mind the idea behind them, and some of them being like almost identical is fine with me. Like, you know, it is like part of their story, part of their lore, it's a cool little touch. But even with that, I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe a little bit more creativity could have gone into it. Just a tiny bit. Gotta use this upgraded. They're getting their asses kicked. I'm gonna try and upgrade this lightning bow. It'll be a lot better anyhow. Lightning follows charge attacks. I don't think that affects the bow. Does that affect the bow? Is this gonna be a complete waste of an item when I find out that it doesn't? Oh, but it already has lightning on it anyway, so I don't think it wouldn't add lightning. Or it wouldn't add more lightning, it would just add lightning to begin with, whatever. Whatever. It's not worth thinking about, I'm just dropping it. My poor teammates, I am not locked in it. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I don't know why. When I played the Raider, I just did not enjoy him very much. But the people who really seem to understand him, they put in some work. So it really might just be a matter of I don't know how to hook up Bunga hard enough. I like the idea of him randomly dying. I don't actually know how useful that is or how likely that is, but I like the idea. Let's go for it. A lot of people have already said it, but I think they're definitely correct. Because what's going to end up happening is when the DLC comes for this, I have a feeling most of the content that we're going to get is just going to be straight up Elden Ring DLC content that they bring on over. It's going to be like weapons and items and because the only thing they really brought over from the DLC was the golden hippo and the fucking swordsman. Everything else is like base Elden Ring. They're on the move. I wish I could be as locked in as my 4 teammates are right now. Because they are productive. And I'm just not as productive by any means. I don't think any of these really help. That helps me though. This is such a goofy song. These are all terrible for me. These are all terrible for me. Okay. When I die, oh, it's the fucking pot giant. But where's the zone, bro? We're gonna go. Maybe this is like the objective best route to take to kill all the time. I've approached them from a lot of other angles and usually get shit on and have a lot of prefer to start with this. Doesn't really help me much, I don't think, but... think they're over there fighting one of the other giants. My damage is so poor right now. And then he turns his aggro to me when I'm low health, out of all the time he gets fire hearted. He didn't want nothing to do with me until I had that little bit of health left. Wylder is just such a special player. I probably play more Wylder than I do. That trigger is hard to read. I don't have the damage negation. Ironeye isn't that sturdy. Damn, I kinda wanna run into Storm real quick though. I gotta upgrade my bow. This little level 1 reheating bow is gonna kill. Ah shit, well now I'm definitely not doing it here. I'll do it to the next go. I just love the grappling with the Wylder. Like, he's probably the character I play the most because he's just so sturdy and so consistently reliable. For just about everything, health, damage, navigation. He's just kind of peak. He's literally on Nightreign. Recluse is my favorite conceptually, I think. When you're playing Recluse, it really does feel like you're playing a witch or a magic character. Like, none of the FromSoft games have ever been the best in terms of really fulfilling that character, I guess, wish fulfillment, as well as it does the melee combat. Or at least that's how I've always felt. I always start with like a normal melee run, or a run where I'll use anything is what I should say. Like just a general build run. But I always start with that first, and then, you know, usually do a magic run second, or you start switching to magic as something to help me out while also using my main melee weapons. But like the combat that you get out of being a magic user, I have never felt is the best. Like in Dark Souls 2 I had a lot of fun with it, but you know, it was just kinda alright. And then in Bloodborne you really have to go out of your way to get the hunter tools for it. But I actually love the way it feels in Bloodborne. Up until Nightreign, I would say that Bloodborne honestly does a better job fulfilling that fulfillment or that fantasy, I guess. Because you get a lot more, in my opinion, out of I don't know, all the weird, unique little trinkets that have spell effects, like the giant snakes and stuff like that. Elden Ring does give you a lot of spells, and there's some really cool ones in there. Bro, no fucking shot. That's such a waste of health. Oh my god. Oh my god, but what are we doing? This is not worth it. I changed my mind. I don't like y'all. I'm fucking dead, bro. Oh my god. That fucking pot dooms me, I swear to god. I don't know why they're in the fucking storms too. I don't like people that play like this. I'm following you, bro. I'm trusting in you to lead us to where we need to go, because you have been pinging and leading the way this entire time. So why are you leading us into a fucking castle in the middle of the goddamn storm? It's only night 1. We can literally go to that same castle tomorrow. What was I saying? That's actually... I would love to do that. But like Elden Ring has a lot of spells. There are some cool ones, but there's also a lot that are basically just the same thing, but better. Upgrade and version. And most of the spells aren't super unique, they're usually pretty similar. Still fun, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't necessarily feel the best. I like the idea behind the Recluse, the magnet cocktail, the blood art. It definitely feels like you're really playing with some magic. And then with that, and having good things, good yeah, you still get a lot of those great arguments. So, like I said, like good is not on their own usually the making good. But it's also, you have to really lock it. And the runs are very different. You're either going to have a really cracked run where you'll get like great spells, great elemental things that work out, or you'll get a run where you just know. Like any of these are likely to actually help me all that much. But I'm going to get my runes back. Thank you very much. But I still haven't upgraded this bow either. That's what's really holding me back. It's fucking level 1 bow, man. Stone for key. That's not too bad. That's not helping at all. Damn, see, yeah, the garbage loot is killing me sometimes, though. I feel like I get some pretty fast loot pretty often. And loot that's just like not at all beneficial to my character. And that is how let go, but damn. We can take these little tree, can't we? I barely ever take these little tree things. I never know where they're gonna take me. I never trust where they can take me. I don't think I fully understand them. But I still haven't upgraded this bow. Oh my god, that's what I need to do. I need to find a merchant and upgrade this bow. I don't even care how much it costs. Stop, stop, stop. I don't think they're coming. Or if they are, they're being very slow about it. But personally, I feel like this is the news. We got an Everdrill, we got a big boss, and then we also have a church that's not too bad. We can really get that up on the map too. Are they coming or are they fighting that boss back there? But I think they're fighting that boss back there. Damn it. I got completely different plans than y'all. Nah, damn it. I would rather hit up that Everjail and that church than fight this Draconic Tree Sentinel. Because he's going to give us some bummy ass pieces of loot. And that would give us a flash and some bummy ass pieces of loot. Just a little bit more. A lot more, but just a little bit more than I think we're about to get out of this one. Yeah, see, these were fucking... Ah, y'all make me so mad. Y'all make me so mad. That was some garbage loot. I'm hitting this church up, bro. Y'all not stopping me. And the storm ain't gonna stop me neither. We on a mission. Oh, that's one of use the stone sword. Commentary might have fallen off. Way too long. Not gonna get nothing good out of it. At least this way we hit up another Everdrill. Another one? That's crazy, bro. How we got so many damn stone sword keys? If I knew we were gonna get this many, shit. Team comp is crazy though. Look at that goofy motherfucker. Oh, we can fight the boss on the top. We can probably win that fight. We're pretty straight. I would love for them to add some more, like, unique POIs that are big like this, like the castle. Things that might, I don't know, be on the map instead. The castle is nice, and it's pretty much there 99%, but a little bit of variety. Spice of life. I hope that's what they're trying to say, is they're going to fight this dude on top, because I'm going up here to fight this dude on top. Bro, that'd be so fun to use right now. Not at all helpful. That's what we should have. We should have hit up a mine shot. Seeing that was going to be the lightning bolt. I guess I can just switch to it if I see him. If I see him doing his little move. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make sure that it's the one directly next to it, so I can use my better bow, and then I'll switch to the lightning bow right when it goes to some of the spears. On this little guy to face. So we get him right over here. Oh, no, we definitely don't have enough time. Take that as like a sign from the universe. This is not a fight of your game. Hey, well, honestly, it is a fight. But it's not a fight that would be worth it to win. Now he's been sniping us without lightning the entire time we're fighting. That's so fun. I thought just maybe, it's definitely not. Is that not Martin? No, it's okay. Martin, I thought it was. The game of King kinda is a pushover against Ironeye. Because you can target, at least in his first phase, being able to target himself so easily. Low key, bro, we can go fight that thing. Yeah, bro, fuck it. Let's go kill that true sentinel. Bro is basically asking for the smoke. Right out the storm. Stop standing only me if that's bastard about it. Bro, you are not allowed to India. Get out of there. What are you doing? If y'all are not gonna be able to survive, you just let me pot tons of arrows. There's no point in not sitting out there dying. Okay. That's not really very likely to help, but it's not going to cause any damage either, so fuck it. Good enough for me. Some extra points. Probably this is my best bet. This doesn't too bad at all, really. That's such a goofy fucking car, I love it. Yeah, come on, gang. Let's do it. We ready. We ready, gang. We don't need to delay. Come, Gangnam, let's do this. Come, squad, let's go. We got this. We got this. We got this, squad. It's a sign, but we got this. Oh, that's crazy. Bruh. My weapon has lightning damage and it didn't work. I don't know if you have to get a certain amount, but that's so unfortunate. I switched to the lightning bow and everything just stop it. I think there must be something really good. There's another time. Get it off and back. Honestly, though, you're not putting no fucking arrows down here. You're not playing like that. All the aggro, what a bad. Oh shit, one of the people. Oh my god, when he's out, I need more people. Knew that was gonna hit me. I tried to dodge it. Really pissing me off. God, that's not it. That is very not it. That is very, very not it. Oh, man. Gotta get away from the nuke, man. There's no Night Lord I've had an easier time consistently beating than Everdark Folger for some reason. I've beaten him like 4 times now. That is cracked. But GG, that was a good run. Still not the greatest loot. Not the greatest talismans to reward that run, but that was a good run. I ought to go, what should I do here? I ought to go save the little captures for it. That's what I should do. Little history. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Two in one run. It's good. But this has been a pretty fun stream. Pretty chill for the most part. Just been sitting here. Not a very busy or crazy stream, but most of my streams aren't. I go through little pops and that's about it. But I don't know. I think this is a pretty good way of putting our foot in the door, seeing where it takes us. So we're gonna end this one here, but hopefully we'll have more of these coming up here soon. Hope y'all have a good one.